All right, welcome back, everybody. With tighter budgets than normal, limitations on travel this year, some may be wondering about the best way to celebrate Christmas this year. So joining us over Skype this morning to tell us a little bit more about it is Dr. Ryan Darby, a family dynamics expert, psychologist, president of Incredible Family, which is a leading coaching company to help parents. And Dr. Darby, you know what you're talking about, man. Married and 3 kids, so you speak with experience.
Yes, I do. It's a wonderful ride. Keith, thanks for having me on today.
No, good to talk to you. Listen, as you're well aware, so many people are out of work for whatever reason. Maybe we don't have as much money as, because of that. So really, you're talking about ways to add to the Christmas spirit, so to speak, with acts of service.
Yeah, 2020 has been a hammer for all of us, right? It's the year that we all want to forget. And with stress being all-time highs, a lot of families having budget issues, we're really isolated. It actually gives us an opportunity to change the way that we've done the holiday season and kind of switch from this idea of, hey, holidays are about giving gifts and giving money, to holidays are about doing acts of service that actually connect us to other people and make us happier in the long run.
I started saying, I'm looking at the sheet here, talking about activating the pleasure centers in our brain. So not only are we helping other people, we're helping ourselves at the same time.
Yeah, it's literally like licking an ice cream cone, right? So when you do these acts of service, the pleasure centers of your brain just light up. We know that compassion, when you look outside of yourself, it actually connects to meaning centers in your brain. So you get happier, you get a sense of meaning, you get a sense of purpose. And what it does for you then is it allows you to de-stress. So you're getting happier, you're getting, de-stressed. And so in that way, this act of service is actually making 2020 kind of go away a little bit, right?
I like that idea. So how do you decide? I mean, in your family, for instance, you said you got the 3 kids, your wife, yourself. Not everybody's going to agree on maybe how to do that act of service or pick a project. How do you go about deciding what to do?
Yeah, it's super important that you actually do it together as a family, that you pick something as a family that makes a difference. Because acts of service are cool. Like, most charitable giving happens during this time of year. In fact, 50% of most charitable organizations' donations come right now in this time of year. But when you switch it to an act of service and you bring the family into it, you create a really strong bonding experience, but they have to be part of it. They have to feel like it's something that they're doing together. And so what we recommend you do is you gather together as a family and you say, hey, this Christmas season, we're going to do something for somebody. Let's pick a charity, or let's pick some people that need our help, and then find something that's very meaningful to you as a family. Now, it's really important that you plan ahead. I know spontaneity is cool, and you should be spontaneous about service, but sometimes these take a little more time. So if you're going to work with an organization, you might want to plan a week, maybe 2 weeks in advance. But again, it's really important that as a family, you choose something that everybody feels connected to. All
right. Any particular organizations in your mind that you think are certainly worthy? I know they all are, but any in particular that stand out?
Yeah, so I come from a long line of military families, so it's really cool this time of year to do something, an act of service for them, because a lot of deployed troops won't have an opportunity to connect with families. So you can write letters. There's this really cool organization called Operation Gratitude, where you can actually make these paracord survival bracelets that are really cool looking, but they're also handy if they ever get in trouble. Senior citizens are isolated right now. They really need a little bit more outreach, and so through Care Not COVID, you can write letters and even upload videos. So you can just take a quick video and send a letter to seniors. If you want to help kids in the hospitals, there's an organization called Cards for Kids, in which you can write letters to children who are isolated in hospitals.
Awesome.
We also love to do Meals on Wheels, which is a really cool one for people who might feel, right now, we just talked about it, people are struggling budget-wise, and so people who depend on that one. It's a cool place to volunteer.
Well, it's some great information, Dr. Darby. Appreciate your time. Certainly do. Thank you. And happy holidays.
You too. Thanks for having me.
All right. 3 ways to get your act of service together. OperationGratitude.com, MealsOnWheels.com/volunteer, DogsOnDeployment.org. Just a couple of organizations that Dr. Darby recommended there.